What is up, fellas? It's Tim. Welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate the support recently. Videos have been doing well and all that. A lot of people have been leaving very nice comments. People have been saying like they enjoy the content no matter what. A lot of people are saying they're okay with me switching to live comms, which I'm considering doing. I don't know. Like these commentary videos are honestly doing better than I expected. But if ever there's like a lull or just like people just don't want me to do them or people really want to see live comms, whatever the case may be, I will not hesitate and I will try to my best to make live comms because I feel like you got to spice up the content here and there, right? You can't just do the same thing every single day. I don't know. Maybe I can. Maybe you guys just enjoy this. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Moving along here, I want to give a quick note about the gameplay. This is a 39-11 sniper gameplay on Nuketown. Like this was, I don't even know what this was, but I did not die that much for Nuketown. I mean, I know I camped. I know I didn't play objective as much as I probably should, but I mean, keep in mind, I am using a sniper and I believe a knife or maybe a shotgun. I'm using a shotgun, right? So I'm using a shotgun and a sniper and I go to work on Nuketown. Honestly, if you guys are having trouble on Nuketown, go with a sniper and shotgun or LMG and shotgun or LMG and knife, something like that. Just like it's fun, like you can run across, people don't shoot you, and if they do, you have an LMG to back it up. And if anyone gets too close, like if you're in the camping in a building, you can just switch to your knife and people will not see it coming. People really don't expect people to be knifing on Nuketown, so you really catch a lot of people by surprise on that aspect. I get some dirty quick scopes here, so if you enjoy that, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But I wanted to talk about yet again skill-based matchmaking here in Black Ops Cold War. So it's not a surprise if you've played this game, if you've watched any video of mine in the past, I mentioned skill-based matchmaking pretty much every video, but I wanted to take a different look this time. I saw this post a while back on Reddit called, it's not SBMM, it's PBMM, which basically is performance-based matchmaking instead of skill-based matchmaking. And I kind of agree with that, because there was also a video, I'm kind of going all over the place here, but stay with me if you can. There was a video by Blame Truth where he mentioned how stats mean nothing. It was a recent video, I don't remember exactly which one, but he says that stats mean nothing because a good player is going to get matched up against good players, so they're going to have a lower KD, right? They're going to have maybe a 1.5, a 1.6, something like that, versus someone who plays noobs but who's an average player. They're going to be playing average to below average players, and if they can improve, they're going to have like a 2 KD, maybe a 2.5, but that doesn't mean that they're better than your pro players who are having a 1.6 KD. So in that aspect, I understand what he means. Blame Truth is right that stats don't matter, and that's why I think that skill-based matchmaking is partially in reality performance-based matchmaking. It's how you do recently or how you've been doing. I think this could be a lot more seen in Modern Warfare because Modern Warfare had a very strict matchmaking in where if you did bad recently, all you had to do was just hop on and you'd be given an easier lobby. They just did whatever it took to kind of get you to stay on the game. So I mean, I've pretty much tested this. I did reverse boosting tests by accident when I was going for the riot shield back in Modern Warfare. And bro, let me tell you, if you've ever used the riot shield in Modern Warfare for challenges, dude, it's a struggle. Okay, like if you see someone doing that, just help them out. Just go die for them. Okay, like they are struggling. They just want to get this over with. Just go help them out. Be a good dude, honestly. So while I was, basically reverse boosting, not actually, but like essentially I was reverse boosting with a riot shield. The next few games, I would go off. I would get a 4 KD, a 5 KD. I remember, tweeting out screenshots. I got like a 9 KD once on Shoot House. It was just easy lobbies. It was just ridiculously like, no one shot back. I was just drop shotting everybody. Like I barely took damage. I remember one game I went like 49-4, something like that. It was just ridiculous. And that's what makes COD fun, right? Like when you sweat sometimes, but you're rewarded with an easy lobby. Skill-based matchmaking honestly has you sweating every single game. There is no reward. The only reward would be if you did so bad recently that you get put in an easier lobby, but that doesn't even make you feel better, right? That's like gotta be one of the worst like demoralizing feelings in the world. Hey, the game says, hey dude, you've done so badly, we think you need a break, so here you go, here's some noobs for you to stomp on. Like that doesn't feel good. That really just feels like, oh, I've just been that bad, huh? When you face matches of skill-based matchmaking every single game, it doesn't make you feel better either, like you're just always like, oh, I'm sucking, am I just not good at COD anymore? Like it's got me doubting myself. And like I'm not even saying I'm a great player in COD, but if the pro players are not even having a 2 KD in this game, yeah, something's probably wrong. And speaking of pro players, let's talk about the main topic and probably why you clicked on it. I just wanted to give kind of a preamble, a little backstory. But yeah, I just wanted to give kind of a preamble, like a little backstory for why this was happening. And basically, as it turns out, Nadeshot has had enough of the skill-based matchmaking. He went off in this Twitter clip. I'm going to show you in a minute. It's very interesting. I'm just going to show you in a little bit here. And he just roasts skill-based matchmaking. He roasts how difficult it is to play every single time. And it's there's nothing I can say that, he hasn't said in this clip. So let's go ahead and roll the footage right now.
I know everyone's been bitching about it since the game came out, guys, but it's time to lower the skill-based matchmaking. I mean, it is. This is not fun. Okay? This is not fun. I know we want the kids that have never played Call of Duty before to be in a safe space. But please stop alienating the people that have been playing your game for over a decade. This is not an enjoyable experience, especially trying to get the challenges done on these weapons. You got me trying to get point-blank kills against 6 scumps on the other team. We're using jammers. Everybody's got a score streak because it's participation and not skill. Hey, man, you log into the game, no matter, you're going to get a cruise missile, brother. Don't worry.
So as you can tell, it looks like Nadeshot was mad. It looks like he was very upset. He was at the bottom of the scoreboard, as you can tell from there. And this is Nadeshot. This is a professional gamer. I think he was a pro COD player. I don't know if he still is, but he's a professional gamer. He does this for a living, and he's at the bottom. Now, I get it. Okay, it's one game. There's no way that you're going to be at the top every single game. Even the best players in the world, no one's at the top every game. So out of context, it probably doesn't look as good as possible, but the point remains true. The point stands that skill-based matchmaking is ruining the fun. It's ruining the game. Nobody's having fun. The only people who are having fun are the clueless noobs who don't even know that it's in the game. And I guess going along with that, the reverse boosters who are kind of abusing the system, I guess they're having fun because they are having the easiest time of their lives, which I mean, I'm not going to say much about it. If you do it, cool, just don't brag about it. If you don't do it, I don't know. I wouldn't judge people for doing it. It's not necessarily their fault. It's kind of the matchmaking's fault for allowing this to happen. And for Activision for putting in this stupid system. I mean, I think we can all agree, skill-based matchmaking is a stupid system. It's stupid-based matchmaking. I don't know. It's really dumb. But Nadeshot's clip here essentially just demonstrates what's wrong with Call of Duty. He also talks about the score streak system and how it rewards people for not doing super well. It's not as bad as death streaks from Modern Warfare 2 or 3. It's not as bad as support streaks either, but it's just another handout. It's a participation trophy, like he said. And with that kind of mentality, it's not good. It's another way to protect noobs, similar to how Modern Warfare had, all the safe spaces and no dead silence, and Ghost would protect you without moving. They just really wanted to protect a certain playstyle. Well, it looks like Black Ops Cold War really wants to protect a certain type of player, and I think Call of Duty is just overall trending towards this direction, which obviously good players and even average players like myself don't enjoy. We just don't like this. We don't need this in our game. At least I don't. I don't want to speak for the community too much here, but I don't need it in my game. All right. It's just not necessary. Just get skill-based matchmaking out of here, right? Who wants it? Now, I understand that skill-based matchmaking should be in the game for a certain level, right? There's a certain bracket that needs a level of protection. There's no way someone like, for instance, Market J or JB or I don't know, K3 Swag, whoever, there's no way a good player should be matched with people who just got the game. I understand that's not fun for them. That's not fun for the noobs. You're going to tear it up and it's not going to be a good look. So I get it. But honestly, there's so many alternatives to fighting the skill-based matchmaking that even though it should technically be in the game to a certain degree, it doesn't need to be this thick. It doesn't need to be, hey, I'm playing an MLG lobby or I'm playing people with exactly the same playstyle as me. I don't want to play that every single game, okay? Here and there, sure, all right, whatever. That's how the world works. You're not going to win every time. You're going to lose every time. But when you play every game and end up with a 1 KD or a 2 KD at the best, is that fun? No, Call of Duty is fun for pub stomping. We want to own people. We want to just get on, destroy, play casually, and just beat people up without trying our best. That was actually what I was able to do in Black Ops 4. In those days, I would literally just watch a show on the second screen and just play. I'd probably have the sound off in the game, and I would just get a 3 KD, or like, you know, I would get, I don't know, my sniper's nest or something. You know, I would just earn stuff. I wouldn't have to try my best. Like, oh, I gotta make sure my audio settings are on. I gotta make sure I have my Scuff Gaming. I gotta make sure I took my G Fuel. No, like, I don't want to play like that, okay? I don't think a lot of people want to play like that, especially because there's no ranked, okay? Obviously, another solution would just be to have a ranked mode, right? It's just ranked mode. There's your medal, you're a gold, you're a silver, you're a bronze, whatever. You know, that's a simple way. It's, if you didn't want to have that, you could also just have a simple like training camp mode where if you have playtime of under like, you know, 20 hours or 15 hours of the game, boom, you're in here, something like that. Or if you have a KD of over 2 KD, you cannot play in this playlist or something like that. You know, like just have some kind of limiting factor that only restricts people to a noob like lobby or something like that, and make it so that people just can't get in either through lobby session joining or creating new accounts or something like that. I get that system is probably going to be very difficult to implement. I understand that. But something, dude, just something to combat this skill-based matchmaking needs to be done. I'm just throwing ideas out here because I don't want to be the guy who just complains every day and offers nothing back. So all I'm saying is like, yeah, this it needs to happen, okay? And while I'm wrapping up this commentary, I just want to say that this gameplay here, I don't know if this was skill-based matchmaking or not, just because I have a good game or two, because I feel like people are going to talk in the comment section about how, you know, I did quote-unquote well, which honestly, I probably died way too many times, more than I should have. But I just wanted to say, yeah, this is how it can be sometimes. And this is what makes Call of Duty fun, with games and lobbies like this. So anyway, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And let me know your thoughts on skill-based matchmaking, on what Nadeshot said, and all that stuff in the comment section down below. We're closing in on 2,200 subscribers if we haven't hit it already. I'd really like to hit 2,300 by the end of the year. Let's see if we can make that happen. I'd be eternally grateful if we could. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Links to that in the description below. And thanks for watching. Make sure to have a good day, guys, and peace out.